guys, my name is Biodome and welcome back to Living Life with Your Favorite Nurse. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and join the family. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, welcome back. So today is actually like a vlog type review video. It's gonna kind of be a different video than like what a regular vlog is like. So a couple weeks ago I went to Montreal, so I wanted to do a vlog of basically like everything that happened, but you know what, I was like, why don't I like show videos and also add like a talking component to it and kind of like review the trip, let you guys know where to go, where to not go, what was nice. So basically give you guys some tips and some insight if you do want to make a trip to Montreal, because I know when I wanted to go, I did a lot of research. I didn't really find any YouTube videos that like kind of helped me. I did see a lot of vlog videos, but it was more like Google research type of stuff. So I was like, why not make a review vlog type video? All right, so let's get started. So that was basically a clip of the train, which we used via rail, which was fine. It was actually comfortable. I think I actually prefer the train to using a bus because like there's no traffic. And I just found like it was more comfortable in the train, oddly. Like again, with traffic, that could definitely make your trip longer because you know, you never really know what to expect. But with the train, unless like they have to stop for another train, it's like go, go, go and you get there. So the trip was honestly really quick. I ate, I watched a show, and we were already there, so I really liked that. Would I take a plane to Montreal? No, I don't think so, just because of how quick it is. So for me, train would be the best thing to do. So the hotel that we stayed in was actually a 7-minute walk from the train, so that was really helpful. Like we didn't need to take an Uber, so that's like saving money already. So one thing I would suggest, if it's not too expensive, find a hotel in downtown Montreal, because a lot of the places and things to do are really in downtown. They range from different prices, so choose something obviously in your budget, but there is so many hotels to choose from. Like you have a lot of choices, different varieties, so whatever you're looking for you will probably find. Are you looking for more officey, or are you looking for like places with a pool, resort type of places? There's so many different places to choose from, but I would definitely suggest choosing something in downtown. So the hotel that we stayed in was Le Dauphin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know it has the Dauphin in it, but I'll write it down or I'll put it in the description box below. That was really, really nice. I would say my favorite thing, and I know my mom would agree with me, was the bed, like the mattress. It was so comfortable. If we could have taken it home, we would have. It was really, really nice. And honestly, when you travel, like, I would say it is important to like where you're gonna sleep. Comfortability is nice, and that was honestly my favorite thing about the hotel. It was very clean, very neat. The staff were nice. The bathroom was beautiful, as you guys could see, and there was just a lot of space. There was an Apple like computer to use. We didn't use it, but it was nice to just have it there. Like I guess I didn't need to bring my laptop, but I still used it anyways. So hotel wise, it was absolutely amazing. Just because of COVID, like they can't come up and clean your room and things like that, but that's not their fault. But in regards to the hotel, I absolutely loved it. So if I do go back to Montreal, which I would love to do, I would probably stay in that hotel again. the Jean Talon market, and then we also did Korean barbecue later on in the day. So for the market, I wouldn't say like it's anything amazing. It's nice to walk through. I saw online like if you go to Montreal, like it's definitely nice to go through it. There's like corn you can buy that you can eat. There's little like, not cafes, but shops of people selling food. So like little restaurants, I would say, like surrounding it, and you can obviously buy the fruit, the veggies, so many different things that you could buy. So you could definitely go for a walk there, get some groceries, and then go eat. So it was just a nice place to walk through. I think like the vendors were really nice. Like we didn't really talk to anyone, but they were always just like smiling. Obviously like they want to sell their food, but I just thought the atmosphere was really nice. So that's definitely a nice place to go. When I say it's like an amusement park, if you don't go, you'll miss out. Not necessarily, but if you have extra time, going to the Jean Talon market is not a bad idea. So for the Korean barbecue, we went to the Kalbi Korean barbecue. That was, I think, 7 minutes as well from our hotel. So after we were done eating, we just walked home. We were extremely full and it was awesome. But I really liked how it was close to our hotel. There was another Korean barbecue that I was looking at, like I was comparing them to, like if I should go to the Kalbi or the other one. The Kalbi had a lot more reviews. They did have some negative reviews, so that's why I was like, okay, maybe we shouldn't go to this one. But you know, at the same time, like you can't always please everybody. So we tried it out and we loved it. Like we loved the taste of the food. Everything was well seasoned. The staff were really nice. Like they were so quick to pick up our food, bring new food. Like the experience was honestly amazing. So I'm happy that we went with that one. We didn't go with the other one because it was farther from our hotel and they were actually closed. I kept calling and they didn't pick up, and then I realized they were closed. But I'm so happy that we chose to go to the Kalbi Korean barbecue. Like even after like they sent us like a survey to review like how they did, and I was like, oh wow, like they really care about you know, their service, like if they met our needs. And I was like, they did. So food-wise, it was great. Everything was great. I would absolutely go back to that place when I go back to Montreal. I wish we had it here. We do have Korean barbecue in Ottawa, but that place was just... So yeah, when you're in Montreal or when you go to Montreal, please go to the Kalbi Korean barbecue. It's in Chinatown. So it's also nice after we like walked through Chinatown before we got home. So that was cool too. Basically day one. So day two, we kind of used it to explore the Underground Montreal, as they call it. So like a lot of the stores, malls, and different like things in downtown are actually connected to each other, and it's called the Underground Montreal, if I'm calling it the right name. So you actually shouldn't have to go outside for a lot of like your journeys or your adventure through downtown. You can, because like they have so many things outside, but like they have like tunnels. Like if any of you guys go to Carleton, which I'm not a Carleton person, but you guys have like your tunnels, you don't have to go outside. Like that's how Montreal is. So yeah, it was like really cool. It was kind of hard. Like I got the map off Google, but it was hard to follow, to be honest. So a lot of the time we did go outside, but we went from like mall to mall to mall through the tunnels. And it was like really, really nice. Probably if we go again, like maybe it would be easier because like we've learned how to kind of find our way. But it can be a little bit tricky in the beginning, but I think like we got a hang of it near the end of the day. one thing that I noticed with Montrealers is that they love shopping. Downtown was filled with like 4 malls. That's at least the ones that we got to. I don't know if we missed any other ones, but we went from mall to mall to mall, and it was really nice. We didn't really buy much because like there was just not much to buy, but it was just like the experience that was really cool. They do have a lot of stores that we have here in Ottawa, so like that was okay, but I wouldn't say like go to Montreal for shopping. Maybe there are places like outlets that like we didn't visit, but like the basic stores like H&M, Zara, all those things, like they had them, and I felt like they had what we had, so I didn't really like need to be like, oh, I bought something in Montreal that we don't have here. Like the only thing I really bought for myself was this shirt that you guys can see, just to commemorate my visit. But yeah, day 2 was really going through all the malls and things like that. It was nice. We got food, we ate, we kept walking. I got my steps in that day. My watch was like, you go girl. So I was proud of myself. So I would say that was basically day 2, just exploring downtown and all the different malls. So day 3 was the Bateau Mush and then the Biodome. So for the Bateau Mush, it was, I think, Old Port Montreal was where it was. We Ubered there. It wasn't too far. So at first it was a little hard to find the Bateau Mush, whatever it's called, because I'm pretty sure it was at the Old Port Montreal. So that's like where the big Ferris wheel is that everyone goes to. Snapchat puts on Instagram, which that's another place to go to, or another activity to do. It took us a few seconds to find it, but we did, because that place is also like an attraction place. They have the zip lining, they have a lot of food trucks there, they have like places for kids to go on like little trains and do like the water paddling, like not just for kids, for adults as well. But it's like also an attraction place as well. So that's somewhere I would say people should go and spend time as well. That was a really nice place to go to. So we did go on the boat. The boat ride was like 90 minutes. So it took us on the water, obviously. We passed La Ronde. We passed like other landmarks and things like that. It was really relaxing. Like you can get a drink. Just chat, just relax basically. I would say like it's a good thing to go on with like family or friends and just like take a breather and chill and things like that. So that's one thing I would definitely recommend. I don't really have any negative things to say about it. There are different activities you can do on the boat though. We just did the regular one and chilled, but like you can do like a picnic thing when they give you like sandwiches and stuff. But I'm happy and content with the one that we did. So then after, we had to go to the Biodome, and the Biodome and the Old Port Montreal is not actually that far. It's like 18 minutes, I'm pretty sure. But the time that we went, traffic was so bad. So it took us almost like 30-40 minutes to get there. and we had to get a ticket, but they were really nice even though we got there a little later. Like, they didn't tell us like we lost time or like anything like that. They were really pleasant. I'll talk about traffic after, but anyways, it took us a while to get there, but they're not actually too far apart. But basically you go through like different ecosystems. I'm not sure if I'm using the right word. But it was really nice to see all those animals, where there was the parrots, the capybaras, I think that's what they're called, the penguins, the jellyfishes, like you guys saw. Like, it was really, really nice just to go around and see all these animals. The place was very clean. Honestly, I was just like really impressed with how beautiful everything is, how big everything is, and it was just a really nice place to go to. Like, I haven't been to a zoo or anything in a while, like seeing animals like that, so I just thought it was really nice, and I actually really enjoyed going. So I would definitely say go to the Biodome. It's just a really cool place to go and see animals and stuff like that. So I really liked it. After that, we went back home, I think, and then we got food. We got it Caribbean food. I'll put the name up of the Caribbean place because I really liked it. So I would say, like, if you're into Caribbean food, you want to try something different, that was a really nice place. The place that I chose had a lot of reviews, had a lot of following on Instagram. So I was like, let me go with what looks popular, and I don't think they disappointed. I ate it for like 2 days, the food, and it was really nice. So let me just talk about traffic. So one thing I realized that maybe I did wrong was when I was actually preparing for the trip, I was doing a lot of the research in the evening, and I was looking at like the distances, and it would be like, okay, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, things like that. But when it came time to use the Ubers, because I was checking them in the evening, it wasn't really accounting for traffic. So I found, like, when I was actually calling them in real life, they were like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, just because the traffic in Montreal is quite heavy. So that's one thing I would say, definitely take into account if, like, you have to make like appointments, like if you have to go to the Biodome for 2, like instead of leaving at like 1:45 or 1:40, you might want to give yourself an extra 10 minutes. I also found like the Ubers, for some reason, even though we were in downtown, they weren't that close to us. So like sometimes we'd have to wait 20 minutes for the Uber to make it to us, and maybe that was because of traffic as well. They might not have been that far from us, but for them to get to us, it took a while. So I would just say, like, if you're going to be taking Uber, like if you don't bring a car and things like that, just give yourself more time to like call it and for it to arrive, because that's one thing I did notice. Even when we were done at the Biodome, it took the Uber 40 minutes to get to us, just to pick us up. So we stayed outside and waited for it to get to us, and then it took another 30 minutes to get home. So that's just one thing. Traffic wasn't my favorite in Montreal, but like that's not awful. Like, we'll survive. We survived. So basically, guys, that was the trip to Montreal that I did with my mom. It was really fun. It was really nice to get out of Ottawa, get out of the city, and just go somewhere else. Montreal reminded me of the States, of Toronto. It's a lot busier. Like, they have a lot of bigger buildings. They just, I don't know, like their innovation is a little different than Ottawa, and I really liked it. It's just a nice place, I feel like, to go to for a couple days, relax, just enjoy yourself. So I would really say that Montreal is a nice place to visit. Definitely put it on your bucket list of places to go. There's probably so many other things to do there, but those were just the things that we did and that we really enjoyed. So if you are planning a trip anytime soon, definitely check out the places that I listed, and I hope you guys have a great time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I will see you guys next week. Have a blessed week and keep living life from your favorite nurse.